Whoever said that you have to fail in life in order to be successful is a liar. Welcome or welcome back. It's your favorite mental health specialist, Ty Guidance, and that is what we're going to talk about in today's video. Now, of course, because there is no right or wrong way to heal yourself, always and only take what resonates as well as leave the rest, and grab your pen and your paper and be prepared to take notes. With that being said, in this video we're going to go over 5 recommendations on how you're going to actually become successful and to tune out any distractions from people and places and things who are not contributing into your success, as well as 5 disclaimers to be aware of when you are starting from the bottom so now you're here. The first thing you have to keep in mind is that the only way you're going to fail is if you don't execute the vision. If you do not take the time, the energy, and the effort to pour into yourself or to pour into your goals. Like, failure is when you lack success. So if you're doing something for the first time, you have to learn as you grow because you don't know what you're doing. Like, you have to gain momentum. Like, you have to find your rhythm. Like, yes, you see people do things, that you want to do already, but you're gonna have to do it in your own unique way, in your own unique style. Like, there's nothing new underneath the sun, but you're not gonna have the same experience. The second thing you need to be aware of is that if you decide to do something and you're learning as you grow, people judging you really don't matter because they're not doing what you're doing. So the only time I recommend you listen to people when it comes to yourself judging you is if they're bettering you, they have some type of experience, or they want you to do well. If you were to pay attention to the people who are trying to say that you're cringy or that you look a mess or that they're talking about you, you would realize that these people are not doing what you're doing. So it's like, does it really matter? And I'm speaking from experience. I am so wealthy, you guys, and I'm not just talking about materialistically. Because I'm so secure in myself, what people say about my appearance or what I'm talking about does not correlate with me, does not affect me. You have to know that if you want to do something, that you actually have to take the time to do it, and you're doing it for you. When you do things for validation, when you do things for approval, or you're worried about people perceiving you and judging you, you're gonna have a hard time. You are gonna start to overthink, you're gonna start doubting yourself, and it's just like, do what you can daily. So that's the third thing. Because there are only 24 hours in a day, you have to be practical. A lot of people love to give advice and be like, be delusional, fake it till you make it. I don't believe in that. The reason why I don't believe in faking it until you make it is because if you don't have the confidence in the beginning, you can learn that over time. So therefore, you don't need to pretend. As well as being delusional, is nothing delusional about you being successful. It's nothing delusional about you wanting to achieve a certain reality. Like, if people knew what delusional was, people, I don't think, would voluntarily want to do that. Like, I'm a mental health specialist, a naturopathic physician. Like, the psychology between delusion, it's really low vibrational and not healthy. So just keep that in mind. And lastly, the 4th or 5th thing, you are not going to fail if you decide to take your time. So many people want to do certain things and they put a timeline or they put an expectation. This doesn't mean that you can't have a specific outcome or that you don't have specific desires. But once again, if you have to learn as you grow, or you only have a certain amount of resources, tools, or whatever it is to start, trying to complete a trillion task in a day or a specific time will automatically put stress on you, will automatically make you worry. So it's just like, in order for you to be comfortable, in order for you to be confident, you just have to understand that you may not have everything starting out in the beginning, you may not know everything, but you taking the time to perfect your craft or get better over time, you'll gain confidence and realize that what works for you is going to work for you, and you won't have to worry about looking at everybody else's, like, what they're doing, and comparing yourself. So now, the 5 recommendations. You're not cringy. I need you to put this in the comment section. I need you to say it out loud. I need you to constantly affirm yourself and reassure yourself. You're not cringy because this is what you want to do. If certain people don't condone or in alignment with you or don't like what you're doing, they're not for you. People make things so much complicated. And not just that, once again, as a grown adult, like 30-year-old and plus, it doesn't matter your race, your gender, ethnicity, focusing on people and places and things that you allegedly say you don't like is unnecessary. You don't have to. People don't have to like you. People don't have to support you, because there's going to be a community of people who do like you, who do support you, whatever it is that you want to do, and just who you are as a person. But you won't be able to experience those type of people and have that type of community if you're worried about people judging you and perceiving you. So it's just like, when you're putting yourself out there, make sure you know why you're doing what you're doing, which is going to be the second thing. Be intentional. If you're intentional that you want to start a business, that you want to be a content creator, that you want to get your master's degrees, your bachelor degrees, your associate degree, whatever it is that you want to do, if you are intentional and you're making the time and you're making the effort and you're cutting off certain things, or you're educating, you're unlearning, you're learning, why would it not happen? Why would you not reach your target audience? Why would you not be successful? So you have to stop doubting yourself. When you learn to stop doubting yourself, when you learn to trust yourself, when you enjoy the process, when you take your time, you realize, okay, you going through your season of growth is the reason why you're going to get to where you need to be. And you'll learn that in that moment, that's what you had to do in order for you to get a certain result. Like, it is a lot of times the process. It is who we have to become in order for us to reap certain benefits. So the fourth or fifth thing, what number are we on, you guys? I don't know why, like, obviously I can't count today, but I think the fourth recommendation is just like, once again, as you continue to put in the work, speaking from experience, everybody else who is not a part of your chapter or your goals or your outcome, they'll start to be removed and you'll be able to tune them out. And once again, going back to the first or second thing, like I said, would you even want to be like the people who are judging you? If you think I'm cringy because I am successful and I am doing certain things in my life, then that's on you. Would you want to be like them? I don't want to be like the people who judge me or think, because they're not going to go anywhere in life. They're not doing anything with their life. And you have to realize that nobody who is genuinely successful, think about the celebrities and influencers or people that you know in life who have accomplished certain things in life. Do you think they were worried about how people were going to perceive them? And even if they did, do you think over time and where they are right now in their career or where they're at just in their life, that that's something that they're focusing on? Because, you know, some people do care about people's feelings more than others. It's not to invalidate it. Once again, the whole purpose of this video is for you to understand that it's nothing wrong with caring about people's feelings, but you need to know whose feelings you need to care about. And I'll probably make that into a separate video. But it's like, you don't have to care about every single person and every single opinion that is projected onto you, because that's all it is. Like, saying that somebody is cringy because they want to sell lemonade and they had to post themselves selling lemonade, or maybe the first time you open a business and you only got one customer, like, how else is it gonna happen? Like, once again, people have so many ideas in their mind, but it's like, if you don't put in the action, it's not gonna fall out the sky. So it's like, you can visualize, you can write down in your journal, you can go on Pinterest, you can make a vision board, you can affirm every day, you can get a magic rock and do all this stuff until you make yourself visible, depending on what it is that you want to do. How's it gonna happen? So this is just your friendly reminder. Stop worrying. Continue to focus. Continue, because you want to get better. Like, people who sing, people who dance, people who are entertainers, everybody started from somewhere. Everybody has to start from, like, businesses that have been around for like 103, I said 100, yeah, 100 years, maybe 30 years, 40, 50 years. They started from somewhere. Like, everybody has a beginning, and you have to realize that. So it's like, the more you can just focus on your journey, what you need to do, what you have, right, you'll get better. So with that being said, I'm gonna end off this video. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about this video, let me know what resonated with you, as well as thank you guys for liking this video. I really appreciate it. Thank you for turning on your post notifications and subscribing. Thank you guys for following me on all social media platforms. All the information will be down in the description box below, as well as booking your service and your session at my website, which is also in the description down below. Now, for those of you who are not able to afford a session and service, that's totally understandable. DM me on Instagram if you have questions, comments, concerns, right? If you haven't already engaged in the comment section, as well as follow me on my Instagram and on my TikTok. Once again, it's in the description, where I'll be going live answering you guys' questions. But it's like, how could you be cringy? What's cringy? What's cringy? And it's like, you could say the same thing. Now, obviously, we don't match energy, but it's like BFing, oops, BFF for real. You guys, excuse me, I'm not trying to curse because, you know, I'm a lady, but it's like, you're calling me cringy, you're cringy for thinking I'm cringy because I'm putting myself out there. Like, you don't have the audacity. You have to realize that people do not have the audacity. So it's just like, be for real. Like, you're worried about what I'm doing and how I look or what I have going on, but you're watching. Do you want to be successful, or do you want people to just, or do you want to be the person that's watching? And if you just happen to be the person that we're talking about, if you just happen to be the person that always has something to say about somebody, if you want to do something, then be about it. You yap, because that's the thing. When people have negative energy, they know how to talk, they know how to do. So it's like, instead of yapping and being negative and putting that energy onto people who did nothing to you, maybe you should pour it into yourself. You might actually get somewhere. Okay, I love you guys. We'll see you later.